Thank you. And thank you to the students, parents, family, faculty, and staff who have helped to make our journey possible and today a reality. My name is Sonce Reese, and I'm a student in the Global Affairs and Human Security Master's Program in the College of Public Affairs. Congratulations, class of 2020 and 2021. I know your parents, friends, family, spouses, significant others, and extended family are extremely proud of you. I cannot believe I'm here today. Each day I pinch myself and wonder how this is my life, but I can truly say it's an honor to be here. Like you, I've learned a lot on my college journey, not only from the talented professors on campus, but from friends and acquaintances, through workshops, and through networking. I've narrowed my college journey down to 3 points. First point, my word for you today is passion. George Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel has said that nothing great in this world has ever been accomplished without passion. When I first came to the University of Baltimore, I had no purpose and very little passion. My saving grace was an on-campus workshop by former UBAL professor, Dr. Stephen Cohen, called Finding Your Voice. During this workshop, Dr. Cohen asked the participants to write down the things they were passionate about. With this question was a directive to create a haiku. I remember one of the participants asking me what I was passionate about. My response was, I don't know. It used to be traveling, but I'm not sure that traveling is it anymore. After much contemplation, my haiku read, my canvas is blank because I'm in the process of writing my story and finding my passion. And finding my passion I have. It's civic engagement. My blank canvas has been filled with many civic engagement experiences and the work that I'm passionate about. As a student, I have had the opportunity to be a part of the award-winning Divided Baltimore and Poor People's campaign courses, journeys that led me to my position helping students on campus as a writing fellow for the Innovations in Public Management course, PUAD 625, with Dr. Ed Gibson. I have studied abroad in Italy with students from the Merrick School of Business, in Guatemala with Towson University students, and in Belize with students from the University of Baltimore. An idea which originated in one of my classes and was shaped by my work as an AmeriCorps at the American Red Cross was submitted to the Clinton Global Initiative University, or CGIU, where it was accepted, and I was invited to Chicago and Scotland. I am also UBALT's CGIU campus rep. As a co-president of the largest student organization on campus, I was incredibly excited to work with students and build leaders who make a better world. The role I had prior to the pandemic as the executive coordinator of a large conference is directly attributed to my work as part of the NSLS. The role I have now at the American Red Cross is a continuation of this work and an opportunity to assist in the community, recruit interns and volunteers, and help the community prepare for small and large-scale disaster events. As a Newman Civic Fellow, my work in civic engagement was celebrated, and I relish in the opportunity to meet like-minded students from around the world. Our journey that year took us to their annual convening in Boston, where we took part in productive group conversations on policy and community-based change, heard from civic leaders, and lifted our voices through programs in the Edward M. Kennedy Institute for the United States full-scale replica Senate chamber. I just recently met someone who was there and whose work has now been formed by a statement I made during the convening. How does our decision impact our constituents? As a Baltimore City Journey Home Board member and Continuum of Care member, and someone who has experienced homelessness, I help to make homelessness both rare and brief in Baltimore City. I have also stepped outside of my comfort zone and presented findings to Baltimore City's Journey to Jobs report and to various agencies in the Washington, D.C. area, which brings me to my second point. Be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. All greatness is achieved while performing outside of your comfort zone. This is one of my favorite quotes. In fact, outside of your comfort zone is where you discover who you are and what you can do. Each one of us has experienced something that pushed us outside of our comfort zone and into our education. For me, my journey began on a stone park bench. I didn't know where I wanted to go, but I knew I could no longer stay there. I decided to do something to move myself forward. A series of decisions and a comment from a fellow coworker, you'll be successful, not here, but you'll be successful, led me to a series of promotions into my education. My community college advisor, Dr. Renee May, a UBALT alum, asked me to consider the University of Baltimore as one of my college choices. Originally, I was accepted into American University, but didn't want to set myself up for failure. Like many of you, I had to work and knew my management workload would not always allow me to leave work to attend class. From the day I stepped foot on UBalt's campus, I knew I was in the right place, which leads me to point number 3. Beginnings are always scary, endings are always sad, but it's what's in the middle that counts. This quote from the movie Hope Floats, where the main character has to start over and rebuild her life, perfectly sums up my experience. My beginnings on campus, like yours, were a bit intimidating, but became less daunting because I had an orientation buddy at the beginning and more exciting as I grew personally. While today is bittersweet for all of us, it is everything in the middle of our college careers, the relationships we've built, the friends we've made, and the challenges we've overcome that we will remember most. Today, I challenge you to find your passion. We have all come to the University of Baltimore with one thing in mind: to grow personally, to grow professionally, and ultimately to earn a degree. Along the way, we have met some amazing people and worked with some incredible professors. Our journey to this point has been similar yet different and at times challenging, but all in all rewarding. I will leave you with the words of encouragement that have encouraged me on my journey. These words and phrases were attached to my haiku as directed by Dr. Cohen in that early workshop and have hung on my refrigerator since that day. They are: the journey of finding yourself is one of the most precious experiences. Good luck. Take your time. Rome wasn't built in a day. Keep up the good work. Emptiness is as golden as silence. Smiley face. No rush. Do you. Keep thinking with heart and it will come. Love the philosophy of blank canvas. Never finish filling in your canvas. Heart. This is great. You will always grow as long as there is space to make it happen. Keep trying new things, exploring and discovering. And last but not least, this is my charge to you. Fill your blank canvas with the passion and things that make your life extraordinary. Congratulations, class of 2020 and 2021. Thank you.